Mark's interest in abandoned places was not just about the thrill. It was about uncovering histories left behind, the stories preserved in decay. Camp Hollow, with its shuttered windows and overgrown paths, was a perfect subject. He convinced his friends, all urban explorers with a taste for the macabre, to investigate the camp with him. They drove through winding roads, the forest encroaching upon them as they neared the camp, a palpable sense of history hanging in the air. The camp itself was an eerie snapshot of the past, its structure succumbing to nature's reclaim. They set up their tents in the heart of the camp, under the watchful eyes of abandoned cabins and silent swing sets. Their exploration began with the main lodge, where peeling paint and dusty windows created a specter of former joy. Inside, they found remnants of activities planned and never completed, crafts half-finished, a ledger frozen in time. As dusk approached, the atmosphere grew heavier. The camp seemed to come alive in the worst way, sounds of a past long gone whispering through the broken panes and under the creaking woodwork. Mark, drawn to the stories of the children and the hollow men, gathered the group around a campfire to share what he knew. The children's nightmares, the disappearances, and the closing of the camp were all threads in a tapestry of mystery and sorrow. As night enveloped them, the wind carried echoes of laughter and cries, as if the camp were reliving its last days. The group's initial excitement turned to unease, the stories becoming too real as shadows danced in the flickering firelight. Their decision to investigate the cabins at night was driven by a mixture of fear and fascination. Each cabin told a story of abandonment, beds unmade, belongings left as if their owners would return at any moment. In one cabin, Mark found a diary, its entries detailing the terror of an unseen presence, the writer's words scrawled in a panicked rush. It ended abruptly, the last entry unfinished, a chilling testament to the fear that had consumed the writer. That night, they heard it, the sound of hollow footsteps, as if something or someone was pacing between the cabins. The group froze, listening as the footsteps seemed to approach, then fade away, only to start again. By morning, the decision was unanimous. They would leave Camp Hollow. But first, they needed to see the lake, the site of the last disappearances. The path was overgrown, the morning mist clinging to the spider webs that laced between the trees. At the lake, the water was disturbingly still, reflecting the gray sky above. As they stood there, a chill wind swept across the surface, and for a moment, it seemed as if the reflections in the water looked back at them with hollow, sunken eyes. Hurrying back to their camp, they packed up with shaking hands, the echoes of the night's footsteps still fresh in their ears. The drive out was silent, each lost in their own thoughts, the weight of Camp Hollow's history heavy on their minds. Once home, Mark placed the diary on his shelf, a morbid memento of their trip. Sometimes, when the house was quiet, he thought he could hear a soft thumping, like distant footsteps walking endlessly through an abandoned camp. The story of Camp Hollow remained with them, a haunting reminder of what lies forgotten and what memories might best be left undisturbed, hidden in the shadows of the past.